Wow. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, whether it's just come back or whether it's crashed or whatever, but my internet just completely disappeared for a few seconds then. Stream finished. Awesome. Yeah, YouTube killed the stream. Thanks, YouTube. Amazing. I wish YouTube had a little bit more resilience. I really do. I really wish YouTube had more resilience to that sort of thing. Well, there we go. Sorry, everybody. My internet just cut off there for about a minute, and then came back again. That is all it took for YouTube to kill the stream and say, "Well, you've finished with that, haven't you?" I was like, "No, YouTube." So I'm afraid there is so fucking annoying. Well, there's going to be 2 stream videos. Oh my god. It is what it is. That's what happens. The internet cuts out. YouTube just goes, "That's a video. That's a wrap, folks." No, wait. Really weird though, because sometimes it waits a really long time, and then other times it's just like kill it immediately. What was the last thing you saw? Hey, Kiki. Let's continue on the most starterist ship. All right. Alec Windows was the last place. Oh, it is a YouTube problem. It's absolutely a YouTube problem. You know, it is completely unresilient to the slightest disconnect. My internet disconnects for a minute. ISP level, because my local network was absolutely fine. So there's definitely something going on in the service provider there. Happens all the time. YouTube's like, "You've lost internet connection. You must be finished your stream. Bye." That's why Twitch is better. Twitch is definitely better for streaming. 100%. Far superior for streaming. However, YouTube does allow much higher quality. So you can stream in like 2K 60 FPS on YouTube without having to like jump through hoops and hoops and hoops. Like Twitch only allows it if I think you're for a partner. If you're an actual Twitch partner, you can then go up to like 2K or whatever. Twitch made it a new VOD as well. Well, videos on Twitch don't matter so much, to be honest. But yeah. Anyway, I added some extra consoles and stuff in here and down here. We're sort of slowly moving our way back to this place where we need to do some stuff. We can have some fun with this space. Let's think for a second. Is there anything else that I'm missing? We've got teleporters, we've got scanning stations and science tables, we've got all that nonsense. We've got armor lockers and repair stations and full medical and oxygen. We've got Wi-Fi, we've got gravity, we've got an ammo box. Shut up, Owen.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, hot tub. Empyrion, what's the point of Empyrion 2K? It can actually look pretty decent. Yeah, I mean, when you're looking at the raw blocks and stuff like this, untextured, without lighting, and yeah, it's kind of, what's the point? When you get out into space and you've got some spectacular views and sunrises and stellar phenomena, you can look good. You can look good. A cuddly toy. I might move this ammo box, in fairness. I got it right next to the computer core, but if we're going to add like just fluffy stuff over here, it would be better over here. It would be much better over here. No matter where I add it, it's next to something or near something that's targetable. The reason I put it here in the first place, because there's shield arrays and stuff here, they don't get targeted, but it's close enough to the warp drive that I think that point is mute. So I'm going to take it out. Actually, I think that's connected to something else. I think that is actually connected to this one. Although apparently not really. It's connected to that one, yeah. You just end up shoving like container extensions everywhere just to get it to 640. It already is. At least it's got some redundancy, I guess. Like little secret hole. Go through that block there, and you got yourself a secret room. Smuggling and stuff. Fill that in there. There we go. All right. So yeah, let's chuck an ammo box over there. Sometimes I do like to add like more than one, but I don't think that's necessary on this ship. I figured now that DV weapons are sort of usable in atmosphere. Thanks, by the way, Vermilion. That all these lower ones could be medium lasers. Just 8 medium lasers on the bottom of the bow, and then just park it on top of a POI. Just go. Bye bye. Bye bye shields. Bye bye turrets. Everything just gets blown up. That would be pretty devastating, I think. Anyway, right. I got some reinforced steel over here, so I figured this would be a good place to put it. Take that one out there. Oh, look. I've hidden container extensions here as well. The f that for? Is that for this one? It must be. Oh, I forgot I did this. Take that one out and see if it's still 640. Clearly I put in far too many. Right, read the chat, yeah, prat. 600, okay, so we are affecting that. Hang on. Okay, this is bugging me. When you were doing the salvage faction, you had a bare bones tiny cockpit CV with a little hover SV pad in between 2 engines. I have a version, but I can't for the life remember your original name for it. Is the Biscuit? Is the Biscuit? It was the soggy biscuit, in fact, actually. I think because I did I think it was 504GY biscuit. So I spelled soggy with numbers and letters and stuff. Yeah. Remember, it's only the container extension itself that explodes, not the actual extenders. So we're gonna have to put a line of blocks there. Right, sorry, we had to pause the stream there for Owen. He had a very important question to ask me. Wow, that hit 320. Bingo, there we go. Beautiful, all right. We haven't got many texture options with this kind of setup of container extensions, but there we go. I was trying to help you, Pleb. Dag, what's up, man? There's a take it easy. Oh, hey. Zoom. Thank you for the $50. Sorry, Owen. Zoom, dude, thank you so much for 50 class. Zoomies is back. Thank you, Zoomies. Oh my god. The thing is, it scrolled off the top. You guys are all trying to get my attention so much that it fell off the scroll. So I didn't see it. But yeah, it's over on my other notification thing. Oh, damn, dude. Thank you so much, Zoom. Oh my god. I was yammering away, wasn't I? It's funny that Owen sent the read the chat, and then he's also sent this big paragraph useless question. And it's just the sort of thing that Owen would be like, hey, read my message. So I feel like it's not entirely my fault, and it's mostly Owen's fault. Hey, Lainey, how you doing? Sorry, Zooms. You're awesome. Pay attention to me. Oh my god. I'm glad Mrs. Spanj is going to be involved in teaching baby Spanj the social niceties. That's all I'm saying. Oh yeah, she definitely gets social etiquette from her. That's just crazy. Twitch needs to be really review their ads. It was a tool for butting circular holes in concrete. I mean, I know what it is and all, but haven't used one for over 10 years. Twitch gonna twitch, I'm afraid. I don't really have much control over that. Zoom broke Spanj. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, my friend. It is really nice of you. I mean, if you would read chat more often instead of being in your own little... yeah, well, you know, I try to get something done. That's part of the problem, really, isn't it? I'm trying to do something, I suppose. I'm trying to do something. I've just realized I've got outer hull here that is plastic. Look at that. That is not going to cut it, is it? Let's do this. Let's do this. Because otherwise I've got thin blocks and I've got basically no armor. So let's do it this way. There we go. We lose a block, but it's okay. Read a chat or build a ship. I know, Prime. I don't want. I've got to balance the two. It's not easy. Owen here doesn't understand. He thinks this is all about him. Me. Right, so I got this weird thing here. I got this wall, but I need that in order to cover up the ramp sides. I could take it to the ceiling. I need to have a sort of corridor around it, I guess, but I suppose one would naturally form. I just start building. I don't know whether to do the brig along that way or down that way. If I do it down that way, then I need an access corridor to it. And get some water blocks, actually create a pool. For the hot tub. They're pretty easy to get hold of. I claimed this game for free a while ago on Epic Games, and I'm really loving it so far. The only problem I'm having is that there aren't a lot of blueprints on the Empyrion Discord, and I can't use the ones on Steam Workshop, so my options are limited. Yes, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. I mean, it is on offer on Steam reasonably frequently. Usually at most sales, it goes down to like $10 or something, but yeah, I can understand when obviously cash is tight. Buying a game you already got sucks, but I mean, I think it's worth it just for the Steam Workshop, man. It really is. We come to Spanj for the bubble, really. Yeah. I mean, when your little world has as many planets as Empyrion, can it really be called little? Got errands to run. Good luck on the build. Thank you, finest fellas. Owen, I understand that if you wanted to build a ship without interruption, sir, you could just not press go live in the morning. But no, you want to have people be in awe of your building prowess, and thus must contend with constant interruptions, suggestions, questions, and about said prowess, and mocking you for your gingerness. Suck on that paragraph. Wow, Owen. I feel like this is. You'll have to explain to him what a quokka is. What is a quokka? Death by cuteness. Okay. Half of the animals in Australia. Safety first, can't have that rating gap. Yeah, fair enough, just paladin. Kangaroo, drop bear, platypus. I'll probably play it for some more until I'm sure I really want to buy it. Fair enough, cool. Hey, Thunderboy. Mr. Fibble, Space Engine 2 is apparently dropping the Steam Workshop. Could be a huge mistake. That's going to be a massive mistake! Are they making their own thingy-majig-majig? The thing is, I can kind of see it, because if they wanted to release on different platforms, if they want to release on Epic as well, so that they, like, you know, get the biggest kind of client bases, then if they have their own inbuilt workshop, kind of like how Arc does it, then they're not going to run into a problem like with Empyrion, where you've got no workshop on Epic. So Steam gets this kind of like priority treatment, as it were. That's a really tricky one, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like that's probably not going to go. Who wants to release on Epic? Quite a lot of developers do, because Epic has such more favorable terms for developers than Steam does. The Epic's cut that Epic take is so much smaller than Steam's. So when it comes to keeping a development studio afloat and stuff like that, it can be a big decision. Be like, right, okay, well, you know, we actually need to make some money and not just give it all to Steam here. You price a game at like $10 or whatever, and 30% of that $10 is going to Steam. Where's your profit margin? It's like Steam's got it all. It's pretty bad. It's just a tricky call to make for a developer. I completely get why they go with Epic. I really do. It's just such a much more attractive offer. But you can't beat the amount of players that are on Steam, but then getting your game noticed on Steam is really difficult. You could get a better promotion on Epic. I don't know. It's it's an unenviable position, that's for sure. Unenviable. 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 I'm trying to create a corridor here, but also give enough space for this little spa that I'm making. I can turn this into a really nice space, but I'm also conscious of the fact that we also need a prison, right? So we need a prison. Like this is a feature that I must have on a starter ship. So I'm using this kind of like raised corridor here. This thing is going to look really kind of a bit claustrophobic, I fear. But yeah, I figure what I do is actually turn this into like security. So if we do a couple of lockers and stuff in there, not real ones, the deco ones, heavy doors, there we go. Heavy doors because I need the 2x in order for it to fit in the corridor properly. And we'll do that on the inside as well, so we can block shape around it. Uh-oh. Water escape! Water escape! A spa next to the prison. Yes, hey Natanis, it is absolutely. I still never buy games on Epic. The only reason I have is all free. Yeah. Steam does so much more than Epic does, though. Oh, that's for sure. There's definitely more featureful.
Welcome aboard.
I know that I've certainly heard from developers and stuff that getting your game noticed on Steam is like the hardest thing, because there's so many releases like every day on Steam that yeah, it's just not easy. All right, so we're gonna do a couple of cells here, and they're gonna be super basic. And that's just it. That's the. That's it. Texturing this is going to be a friggin' nightmare. I mean, like, no light in here at all. Been drafting up a design for the trees of life, and it's taking forever. Hey, man. Just don't ask where the bubbles of the whirlpool are coming out. I've bought Ubisoft games through Epic because they worked out cheaper, and you can take the code to drop into Uplay, which avoids the awful Epic launcher. Steam's getting ready to come back into the desktop OS arena too. That's something worth considering. Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be crazy. Windows 11 is killing games with updates. Won't be doing Microsoft any favors. Microsoft is leaning a little too heavily into their mafia ways, honestly. I mean, a little bit. Well, I think there's a suit out against Microsoft. Monopoly or something like that, isn't there? Like anti-monopoly lawsuit or something. I could be making this up, to be honest. I should know Microsoft gets sued every 5 seconds, so they're probably not worried about it. Thought there was a right angle one of these, but the big chunky ones. I'm thinking of that. Which, yeah. Tricky shaped transition, that one. Best thing to do, I think, with this one is to end it. Like that. Yeah. To be honest, I mean, this whole kind of blend things is just, it's just a nonsense sometimes. You're better off just embracing it and just like shove something like this in there, or some pipes of greebling or whatever. We've got security, and you can add in like security office, and then we put in these wardrobes because these don't appear on the F4 menu, whereas these ones, the closets, they do, annoyingly. Need to get air in here now. That'll do it. Change out the back wall every other block for a light. I have to get a new rig. I don't think I can use Windows 10 this time either. Yeah, no, it'll be 11. Been a Linux user for a decade now. 99% of my Steam library works fine, including Empyrion. How's Linux for letting you control your own stuff, Kiki? It saw the Windows 12 announcement and ugh. You have full control over absolutely everything. That's kind of the whole point of it being open source. I'll look into it. If I wanted a bunch of widgets and junk, I'd use mobile, not PC. Geez. I can't wait for the next episode on the multiplayer Spanj. Loving that video so far. This game is good as a single player, but it shines as multiplayer. Nice, Red Black Pause. Thank you, dude. Next episode tomorrow. 31 minutes late, got tied up doing a dungeon crawl as a healer on Conan Exiles and Morning Finisher. Hey, Traxxas. An hour and a half late, the stream crashed. So there's actually a stream already out. Is this new soundtrack? That... Damn it, I missed it. No, I don't think that was a new one. That one's been around for a while. I can't remember the name of it, though. And it's just moved on, so I can't look it up. Early extensions, Batman. It sounds... Mint. Nice, Kiki. As not on LOL. Another soundtrack to your building montage. Thank you. Spanj, have you ever tried Garaman's Better Block Shapes window? No, I haven't. I'm assuming he lines things up properly. Good mind stuff. Is that on, where is that? Is that on the official Discord or forums? How can one acquire Garaman's Better Block Shapes? Crash explains the lack of lights, yeah. Yeah, it's been brutal. only going to need tribal furnishings for this, but it's just, I have to do it. It's going to be an annoying thing in the blueprint. Where is it? Tribal! Huh? It only goes on a base, doesn't it? Oh no, you can put it on CV. Weird. Hang on, does that make it placeable base? I've definitely put them on CVs before. And it's letting me put them on a CV. They're just so much more atmospheric for a spa, you know? It's just... Okay, let's go for the fancy shower. I hate it because there's absolutely no privacy whatsoever in there, but there you go. Dave was there too. If there's water nearby the scrubbers. Yeah. Did you mention about making a POI at one point? I did a while ago, yes, but I did mention that. All right. I'm honestly a little reluctant, not gonna lie. I just wish there was a way to like put some steps in there. That's kind of cool. Still on the edge tangle. Yeah, next episode. No, next multiplayer episode tomorrow. It reminds me of that end of Enshrouded series, Hot Tub. They all blew up. Yeah, we all blew that up, didn't we? Not sure about this light strip, to be honest. Think I'm in the Spanjling Mutt house. Why? Oh, sorry, Billy. I mean, don't take it personally, dude. I missed loads of messages. Lord Spanjington, you are finally building bricks. Your gameplay matches your Twitch email now. Hey, Vazetti. Didn't you watch The Martian? Fire and space don't get along. Hey, Fabner. There you go. That's without a flashlight on as well, so that lighting is all torch. Isn't there a 1/3 tight corner could do well as a bench down in the tub? No, because the water blocks are a whole block, so it doesn't fill the space. If I put a quarter block in there, I wouldn't be able to put water in there. It'd just be a wall of water magically somehow staying there. So yeah, I know it's horrible because, you know, but there is shapeable water, but I don't think you can get those. Yeah, it won't flow beyond its border. So yeah, shapeable water I think is just POIs only, fortunately. If you'll see, sorry, Billy. Certainly not in any of doghouse or anything. Oh, Stu, thank you very much. 48 months resub. Looks like you need pipes, thanks. And Joe and XT46, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome along, guys. I don't think pipes would work in here. We want this to be a chill space, you know? Zen and stuff. But yeah, there we go. Spa! Like, a spa for one. This is definitely like a little captain's retreat, you know? Ambience. 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 Actually, I think black is best for these. Looks good. Can't add any light inside the pool, unfortunately, because container extensions, it being container extensions. But I think there will be some bleed through light from the lights below anyway. So if we add a light to the crafting room here. Oh, that's interesting. Blocks have gone missing. There we go. Obviously very dark right now. We add that there like that, for example. Increase its range and intensity at 20 meters. That lights up this room nicely. And that should probably, will probably bleed through a little in here. Yeah, you can see it kind of is. We put one on the other side. Unfortunately not. I can put one up there. There. Everything seems a little lighter in here, but I don't think the ambiance is affected too badly. Constructor room has now got light in it, and that is good. On the landing docking pads here, I had these same ones, but set them to spotlight. 100 degree. hangar bay's lit up. The corridor we have to be a little bit more creative about. So, I need to pinch some colors. Here we go. And then they're just greys, aren't they? Makes it infinitely worse, doesn't it? But the black floor has a good purpose. It's going to reflect the light from these. Some degree at least, anyway. I'm doing this without the flashlight on because I want to see what's visible, basically, without lighting. Generally, I rock around with the flashlight on most of the time anyway, but try and see if we can... That's irritating, isn't it? Yeah. Does that one work on that one? Of course not. Be consistent even a little bit, please. Help me, motherfuckers. Oh, I see. Never mind. Spar inside as will carrier sounds elitist. Hey, you guys asked for it. It's not elitist. It was a requested feature. All good. Yeah. Try and stick to one theme. Can't behave yourself, then bugger off. Okay, point is that corridor is entirely navigatable now without the flashlight on, and that is okay. That is good enough. God. Oh, that's okay. Let's put some lights around somewhere nearby. I want to light this place up. Excuse me. One of the irritations of EGS, light doesn't work consistently. Just look at the same compartment in the dark of space versus daylight of planet, right? How are you changing colors on the fly like that? Oh, control right click. Basically. This is gonna bleed through like crazy. Look at that. He probably got it in here as well. Yep. Doesn't bleed through everywhere, I think. Some orange. 5 meters. Fine. And that means we do actually get some light through into this corridor as well. It's a different color, so it kind of highlights the fact that the area has changed a little bit. What? Right, before we do any more texturing on this thing, are we feature complete? One thing I do need, trying to warp your dumbass, is some passenger seats. Not really anything for them to see or do, but that doesn't matter. There's plenty of other seats throughout the ship, so I think that's fine. So a little check. CPU wise, we are up to, group on here, 655,000 with its current setup. Man, that light bleed is disgusting. I know, it sucks, right? The whole spar in a spaceship just reminded me of a line from Doctor Who. He is talking to a little girl after he crashed the TARDIS and is soaking wet from a dip in the swimming pool. The girl says, I thought you were in the library. He says, I was. There was a swimming pool. Basically, there's no upside down. Hey, Iron Bucket. Spanj's Tiki Bar. Yeah, the other option is putting one up in here as well. Next to this driver's seat. We can add that sort of stuff in survival. I don't necessarily need it into the blueprint, to be honest. Okay, so what have we got? We got do a full power test. Let's go. Let's go. Okie dokie. And I do full pentax, full oxygen. Do an oxygen test. Instantly, good. That'll travel up the elevators. You're here. And inside the prison. And inside the spa. Yeah. All the way down here. Inside quarters. Not the bathrooms, though. Suffocate when you're having a shower. No problem. And all the way at the front. Sweet. One hole breach and that all dies, though. Yeesh. Don't get shot. All right. Is the DLC worth it? No, not really. Yeah, I wouldn't bother, Dag. No, I really wouldn't bother. Nobody plays it. It's not included in any custom scenarios. Nobody builds for it. It was an unmitigated disaster. And although the Elion have continuously tried to fix it, yeah, no. Okay, so oxygen's good. Lasers work. $60 meters a second in reverse. Right, so Control X turns my shields on. Remap that. That does 40%, 50% firing the lasers. Oh. Generators are holding good. %. Yeah, then. Oh, that looks good to me. Chip's got 77,000 shields in this configuration. 600,000 CPU. Don't think that's like 655,000. Like 8 or 7. Yeah, so it's pretty good. That's all with light gats, to be fair, though. I would probably upgrade everything to as many of these to medium as I can. Swap them out to lasers so they absolutely rip through shields. The laser turrets do reasonably good against actual turret devices as well, if I recall correctly. %75 damage to Xenosteel. Oh no, it's -20 damage versus turrets and weapons. So you get that 40,000 damage to shield per minute. 80,000 damage per minute, I don't know. Can be used in both space and atmosphere, yeah. Sweet. Maximum amount 16. So you can have all 8 of the forward front weapons as lasers. And then put medium gats on the deck as well. Right, I really need to go and pee. So I'll be right back. Yeah, stream. You guys are weird. No real need to heavily arm it, though, as it's carrying our combat vessel. No, true, exactly, Florian Fatman, you're right. But I like the idea of just parking this over the top of a POI and just letting rip. I think it might be quite good. We need the cat to jump up. He did go a bit ballistic. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's got the zoomies. He's got the zoomies. Right, let's see what we can do here, because I think we can arm this thing pretty intensely with the CPU we've got available. 77,000 shields. Where's the line? There it is. All ion thrusters. So I will admit that with the thrusters, obviously they'll become less and less effective the more weight you put into this thing. So we might need to just, for the sake of seeing what CPU it kind of gets to, putting plasma thrusters in all directions. Right. That is 8 forward heavy lasers, medium laser turrets. Pretty decent. That is not shabby. I would like some lower underguns here, you know. So I think I'm gonna. Landing gears give a block clearance, so I'd have to retract this when it's on the ground, but otherwise, having, say, turret here would be fine. And there's plenty of guns pointing down on that side as well, so I think that'll be fine. 4 on top, 1 rear gun, 8 forwards. Although from this angle, you're going to get maybe 0 guns firing, because those will be kind of obfuscated, locked in, right? There is no real good way of solving that, because I could put guns on the top, but they'd have to be bunkered again like that. Otherwise, the deck is compromised, you know. Zoomies DC, Spanj. My poor old cat concussed himself several times when he got the zoomies, thanks to the French doors of the cemetery. Oh. Kevin, more chair, please. Ow. And the 7th day he sat, and it was good. Yep. I wonder about perhaps removing this corner here so it can fire forward and up, but no. All firepower rear facing would be a French ship there, Kiki. No, Dad's cam. Don't worry. I'm going to be taking all this down. So I'm trying to get it to the maximum upgrade state, so that we know exactly what CPU we can upgrade to, and then I'm going to rip it all off. There's probably only going to be 2 guns forward and 2 guns at the top in the end, but there'll be space for all those upgrades. And then we'll try and get it down to like core 2, maybe. That's my hope. Because I'm going to have to probably rip the thrusters out and put little ones in as well. Some broadside cannons would be cool. Yeah. I don't know if we can get anything more into here, really, without really screwing with things. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so This is the configuration it will be when it's like as it is fully upgraded, I guess. What I'm kind of saying. We'll probably need to upgrade this to plasma. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Those guns are taking up to 781. Plasma thrusters in all directions. Takes it up to 839,000. That now gives it 63 meters a second forward, 32 back, 63 lift, 32 in all other directions, with 35 roll, 23 yaw, and 20 pitch. Which is actually pretty respectable. But that, again, is dry weight. The ion thrusters, it's harsh. For the ions, it really is. Antimatter might be required. So I think the antimatter, with antimatter, just the drives are the ones that require quantums. Let's double check that. So an antimatter drive thrust requires quantum. An antimatter advanced does also require a quantum. Oof. Oof. Does the building mode still have the random issue where you delete from one side, it doesn't always remove from the other? No. That's if you multi-tool from one side, it doesn't delete from the other. But using the shift right-click option works fine. Yeah. Well, you can definitely upgrade it with antimatter because there's still CPU available. So, yeah. Then you need to get even more thruster performance out of it. Let's add some sentry guns, actually. Or when it's landed. Always nice. So, 841,000 CPU. Sure, I do. Thank you for the 24 months resub, dude. Hi, everyone. 2 years. Yay! Also, Happy New Year. Thanks, buddy. Sorry for the late. Thank you. Okay. I think I'm happy. We can get everything in this ship that conceivably is, like, needed. You know what I mean? All right, let's start doing some detailing, I guess. Is this being built for a specific series or just fun? Oh, it's being built for my current series. Yeah. At the moment, I'm on in the starter systems. We got a few SVEs, we've done a few POIs and stuff like that. But we got a lot of work to do. And this is the CV I want us to bring in. Now, a lot of people will look at this and be like, starter? Whatever. This is like end game. And that's fine. You believe what you want to believe. I ain't going to interrupt you. But when you're working with a faction with so many people, this is like the minimum for a starter vessel. Yeah. Something they can hold. Basically, everyone's SVs has plenty of storage, can hold extra CVs, can do mining. Yeah. Could be upgraded like crazy.
Welcome aboard.
Papa, do take for the sub. Papa Roach, no less. Roach Bug, sorry. Forgive me. It's gonna be a bit tricky here because this is gonna be the hull color. Means I got this kind of like odd bit here, which is gonna be a different color than everything else. A little strange, but we'll manage. Oh, Dad can, yeah. I've actually meant to for a while now put my entire Reforged Eden 2 collection on Discord. It takes a lot of time to do, and I've been so focusing on just getting like content done and recorded and stuff that yeah, I've just haven't been able to do it. I'm really sorry. But yes, definitely I will endeavor to get this onto the Discord for you guys over on Epic to enjoy. Thanks, Dag. Appreciate your patience, man. All I can build in this game is a box with the corners grounded off. Functional box, but it's still a box, and it's your box. That's the important thing. Something I don't understand about progress in EGS. Do you not start finding more higher quality parts, CPUs, components, etc. in wreckage destroyed POIs the further out you go, or does it all come from attacking POIs? Wrecks are kind of the same throughout, because ultimately they're all POIs, so you've got a selection of sort of 600 or so POIs. 40 of those are wrecks, let's say. I'm just plucking numbers out of thin air here. Those same wrecks will be used throughout the galaxy in different playfields. The loot inside them is tied to the loot IDs of their boxes, containers and stuff. They don't scale with how far out in the galaxy are. They are the same throughout. What you'll probably find is early on in the game, you'll go to every wreck and you'll find useful things that you can use because you're low on resources. When you get to a certain point in the game, you'll stop going to wrecks. It's because there's nothing there that's useful for you anymore. So they still appear everywhere, but they're definitely more for kind of atmosphere aesthetics than usefulness later on in game, for sure. Do something a bit different with this one. Be proud of your box, absolutely. A friendly reminder, there are about 80 of us here Live with Spanj, only 40 likes on the stream. Press that like button, please. Show your appreciation of Master Builder. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate that, mate. Yeah, it's a shame that the stream died an hour in and got recreated. And, you know, fun rearranging those later. I'm also watching the beginner series you made a year ago, and I'm really enjoying that one as well. Thank you, Dag. Yeah, that was a good one. That was vanilla, wasn't it? My wife is proud of her box. That's different, though. I'm glad she's proud of it. A lot of women are really self-conscious about their boxes. You know, they think that they're no good. And that's such a shame, because, I mean, all boxes are great. Most boxes are great. It's a really bad box for it to be a bad box. Generally, they're practical and they work, right? That's what you need from a box. This is my box. There are many like it, but this one is mine. I'll go on YouTube just to like the stream. Thanks, Dag. Spanj, have you seen Starship Simulator on Steam? Not out yet, but there is a free demo. I would love to see you do a one-off episode on. Sweet. Ever heard of it, yeah. I got spammed with mails at work, BRB. Hey, okay, Yog, take it easy, bud. See you in about a half hour, yeah? Okay. Right, so that's pretty much the color scheme I'm going for the whole ship. Probably one of the easiest texture jobs I find is the nacelle stuff, because it's just so, like, it's so much high detail. Black inside a freaking red hot engine thruster is generally going to be black. I put some extra red on there. I think that looks pretty sick. And it hasn't copied over to this side. So yeah, there we go. Symmetry strikes again. And it hasn't even textured the thrusters themselves. Pete's sake. There we go. Or at least that, I guess. Right. Now the deck on the top probably going to be the next easiest thing to do, although it's going to be time consuming, but that's essentially just going to be a runway. So it's going to be like tarmac texture. I kind of wish that the Star Salvage version would get a Reforged 2 update so that Spanj could do that one again. Star Salvage was pretty dope, wasn't it? Control A, delete, good vibes. Well done, Yog. Well dealt with, sir. Hey, Cerny. A little awkward for him to dig his way out of what? Would you like a shovel? Waste spots. I hope I don't need a shovel to dig my way out. Anyway, let's start. Let's move on. I'm getting dangerous territory now. Okay. So like tarmac texture or sort of asphalt kind of thing. The carpet texture is really good for that. The plain steel is also okay. It's a little shiny. The carpet one is like matte. It just mattes everything. It's just matted, like asphalt, basically. That's why I quite like it. But I think we'll stick to that one. And then I'll essentially draw sort of lines down the middle here, and maybe some borders over on the edges to donate sort of like parking areas. But the whole platform up here would be good for a decent CV. I know that the Ushan fits on there nicely, so with space to spare now because I've increased the size of the ship. There is someone working to update Star Salvage. He's calling it Junkyard Salvager. Oh yeah, I saw that, Jackal. Nice one. Alright, so large areas of texturing. Set to medium. It's set to large. Set it to large like this. It's fucking wild. So just be careful. Medium generally is good enough. Right. It's absolutely wild. So we get the whole lot of it up here. And as you can see, the slopes there, they don't support custom textures and stuff. It's going to be really tricky because these guys are all going to have to be that color, right? The gray. And they are all one texture as well. Let's go back to small. So they can only be the steel texture. So I think what we're going to have to do is draw a line from this one down like this. And cut it off there, right? And we square that off. And then everything inside that box there is the steel texture. So it marries up with the slope blocks. And then even then, the slope blocks are clearly a different shade. But we've had this problem before, where we've spent ages trying to match the shade. I did it on the Timur. The Timur had the problem. Spent ages trying to match the shade of the grey with that. And to be honest, probably actually bring that up to about that. Oh. And there we go. We got a sort of landing strip type deal going on. What I might do to ease that sort of transition, so it's not just like let's do a light grey. Again, sort of carpet texture. And draw that around as well. Oops. Or I could even keep that steel, to be honest, couldn't I? Wow, that's different. That one is too light. That's the same. Shade darker. That's fine. What's that? Too light. Grey. What the fuck, symmetry mode? Seriously? What the fuck? Were you on holiday? What is this? What is this bullshit? Doing that cock and balls thing again, aren't they? Painted in wood texture. Those structural ramps will never color match, I know. Unless they're added to the blocks Atlas as actual blocks by Elion. What is this? Symmetry mode is just having a laugh today. I got it not in center or something. Definitely center. Yeah. I'm just trying to relieve the appearance of cock and balls from that, but it's not quite so cock and ballsy. Fuck you. Honestly, Symmetry is missing, like, some of the blocks. It's just, like, going, nope. Look at this bullshit. Sorry. If you're not going to do it, then just F off. I'll do it manually. Don't sit there and pretend to be symmetry mode and then not symmetry. Yeah, little shit. What is this? What is this? What is... I don't... Going to murder it. I'm going to murder it. There's going to be a murder. There's going to be a murder. There's going to be a murder. It's going to die soon. I'm going to get it. Less cock and balls. HMS McShafty. The SS Cock and Balls. Yeah. Futile. Once something is seen as phallic, there is no going back. Thanks, Kiki. I have noticed Symmetry mode doing odd things. For instance, I went through checking textures, orientation, and saw where for whatever reason, some of the opposite side were randomly a bright shade of blue. Yeah. Yeah, they went Pirates of the Caribbean. It's more of a guideline than a rule. Those in the multiplayer plane will build round ships to park in those... Yeah, unfortunately, you're probably right. They almost certainly will. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to do something now that's going to cause a bit of a sudden reaction. Eesh. Oof. Yeah. There we go. Oh, yay. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. We are limited to some extent by these ramp blocks to the base colors. There we go. Excuse me. Sorry. Went from balls to a blue underside. That is not helping the reference. Hey, at least the balls on the underside weren't blue, hey? Yeah, could have been hard to explain that one away. Right. Let's see. Let's symmetry up again. Let's give it another chance for screwing over things. I'm just going to reset it. I'm going to go blip, 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 blip. All right. Blip, 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 blip. Ow. Sorry, sudden, very sharp headache. Everything's fine. You just get that. It takes you by surprise, and it's just like, oh, motherfucker. Where did you come from? No, no, no. Yeah. Did I do something without symmetry? I did. I did do something. I did, yeah. A non-symmetrical art has been detected. Symmetry is so on, I'll do it right, I guess. Gotta do my work twice, I guess. But these thrusters need to be downgraded anyway, so I'll finish all the texturing and stuff as it is, and then I know everything fits. So Spanj, what's the weather like there? Grey, cold, and shite. What's the weather like where you are, man? Same. Good talk. Love it. Hey, Felina, what's up, dude? Reminds me, I wish we had an option for metallic texture. If you look at the texture palette on any of my builds, you'll find where the pink colors are default. I have another white color, orange and yellow, that's not what those are supposed to be. We grab the pen tank, one of those paintable surfaces applies a metallic look. You find those colors are actually silver, copper and gold. Constructors are the same, the new ones. Monday I was so peed off with myself and the buses. Oh, right. Because of weather. You know what? All the snow that happened here, it happened overnight, and by morning it fecked off. And all the hype and stuff, you know, the British press is a fucking joke. It is an absolute joke. They go ballistic over the slightest chance of snow. They're just like, Britain to be blanketed in snow in apocalyptic scenes this weekend, says Met Office. That's the headlines. And then the snow comes, and it's like a light fucking dusting on top of a fairy cake. Apocalyptic, they said. Apocalyptic. People are scared to go outside. Idiots, but they're people. Yeah. British press for you. They don't give a shit about the truth. Sorry, that was a bit of a rant, wasn't it? Yeah. It happens. I'd rather have snow than it be minus 22. They're the same where I live too. Never kicked that sensationalism from the Victorian era. Yeah, right. you have like a 90% chance of Spanj saying the weather is wet, cold, shite. It's one of those birthrights. Exactly, says Koa. Same as us, everything is a heat wave. You had to go outside for different reasons. There are people out there. Exactly. I read it was going to be 60 centimeters. It was 2. And melted in 6 hours, yeah. Apocalyptic amounts of snow in Canada, that's called Tuesday. Yeah, exactly. Glad they weren't trying to blame immigrants. That's oh yeah, it's the first actually. Yeah. Apocalyptic snow caused by small boat crossings. I wouldn't put it past the Telegraph, to be honest. They probably run with that. They rule by fear and hysteria. Spanj's rant was so intense, almost broke my I had to reload. A light dusting causes the train drivers union to recommend its members don't go to work until it has all been swept away. I saw that! Hey, Miss Box. Oh, I saw that. Frickin' hell. Yeah. I laughed. I had to laugh because it was just in utter disbelief. The unions for the train drivers in the UK said, if there's snow, if you have to walk on snow to get to your train, don't do it. You don't have to work. So all the trains were delayed because the train drivers were like, I ain't walking on that. They had to wait for someone to come along and sweep the snow away from the walkways to every train across the country so that the train drivers could get into their little cabins of air-conditioned luxury and drive the train. I was like, wow. This is useful amounts of effort, time, and energy being spent. This is really, really good. We drive the train. Not all British train drivers sound like that. Some of them are right West Country, mate. All right. There was a train once, and the PA came over and he says, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Your driver speaking. My name is Sam. We're going to be motoring on to Reading. Be there in about half an hour or something, isn't it? Everybody got off the train. I don't know why, but, you know, nobody really trusts us as a West Country train driver. All right, way lovers! Everybody enjoying the train? Choo-choo, motherfucker! The trains were delayed in Britain? No! Say it isn't so. I know, right? Portal 2, lemons. Rant. The true meaning of snowflake has been revealed. Train drivers, yeah. I've lived in Montana, though, which is close enough to Canada to share their 4 seasons. Almost winter, winter, still winter, and construction. Love that. They are looking for any excuse, yeah. Maybe give them another pay rise. Unlock snow walking ability. Yeah. I was surprised that our garbage pickup was delayed by... Yeah, usually the garbage men are pretty freaking on it. I have to say, bin men, we call them, rather than garbage men. Because it sounds like you're calling them garbage. Refuse collectors, I believe, is the official term. But nobody uses that because... What does that even mean? Is that going to be too much, I wonder? Maybe if I do this instead, that would look pretty cool. A hint of the red rather than a blinding light of the red. A wee hint of it. There we go. Yeah, they're usually pretty on it. Well, they are around here anyway. I mean, pretty salt of the earth people, really. Straight cut, no messing. Get on with it. Don't put your bins out, you ain't getting collected. Right, read the chat, you prat. Been trying, honest. Not like I'm ignoring you guys. Been doing my best. Oh look, it's Merlin again. Hang on then, Merlin. Well, on Monday, like a complete pleb, I set off to work in trainers. Then halfway to the bus stop, I stepped in a snow-covered slush ice puddle that went over my ankles, ended up stood for almost an hour waiting for my bus before I went, F this, I'm going home. When I took my soaking trainers and socks off, my poor feet were blue. Ooh. Merlin! You gotta take care of your feet, dude. You do not want to end up like, you know, a World War I soldier. Freaking trench foot. Gangrene. Yeah, that's unlucky, though. Bad times. I feel your pain. I do. That is a rough. Sorry, suddenly turned into a dog. Excuse me. Called trench foot and requires medical examination. Yeah. Refuse collectors are a load of rubbish. I've had to make so many complaints about them in my area. Leave rubbish all over the floor when they do their collection. Oh, I'm sorry that you've got rubbish refuse collectors. That sucks. Our guys are really good. And I'm replaced with it. It's pissing it down out there. It's raining. It's horrible and stuff. And they're still out there with a smile on their face, picking people's rubbish up. And I can't fault them, really. It's just like, yeah, you guys are absolute boss level. Fucking well played. Good lads. Sometimes I forget. I got to put moons out today, actually. But sometimes I forget. And then come Thursday morning, I'm rushing outside because I've forgotten. I quite often just like hand them the bag or whatever. They're always polite and nice about it. But then, you know, brilliant. Spanj, may I ask how many hours you have on Empyrion? 7,000. I'll get the official number for you. Sorry, 6,000. 5,983.2. Round it up, 6,000. That makes that a little bit easier. Oh gosh, I have one nice texture that's not a dick. That'll do, I suppose. What is this no everyone speaks of? Nice, Jimbo. Okay, bro, right there. 1916 would have sounded more impressive. Hey, Bill and Amanda. Might actually get snow here in Alabama, which hasn't happened since the year we bought this house, 2016. I live in Belgium, snow doesn't exist. Not a lot exists, and happiness doesn't exist in Belgium. Joy doesn't exist in Belgium. The country that exists in pure bureaucracy. Belgium. They have a fountain in Belgium. That's about it. Don't talk to Belgium like that. It is true to some extent, though. Hey, lay off Belgium, but you're right. Oh. Texas shuts down when someone says no. It's difficult, though. It's difficult for a country or a state that just have like snow like 2 days a year. they're not going to be prepared for it. Why would there be any investment on infrastructure, or even why would people invest in cars, etc., la 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 la, snow tires, etc., that are good in snow for just 2 days a year? Of course they don't. Snow comes along, yeah, everything shuts down. It's all a bit of a shit state. A shitaster, as Laney would put it. It's shitastrophe. Very dramatic, wasn't it? I don't know whether to continue this or not along here. I meant for this build to be mostly the sort of light grey, turning out to be mostly dark grey. I think that's where it stops. Interesting. Another failure of symmetry mode from earlier. Here in Belgium, we have a few chairs, a lamp, and 2 desks. And don't forget the fountain! We adopted a new cat Monday from a shelter a little north of here, and it was snowing up there, so Amanda got to see her snow for the year. Nice. Oh, that's good, Bill. Here in California, I have to go to Yosemite or above 5,000 feet. Still might be 70 degrees, but there is snow. Nice, Dave. It's not just that. When I was in Vegas, what I call a light summer shower shuts the whole city down because the ground is so dry and hard it doesn't absorb. You end up with 1 centimeter coat of water on the roads mixing with oil. The city stops because the cars don't. Oh crap. I remember when I was stationed in OKC, Jackal and I was driving to base in my Jeep. Of course it had obnoxiously oversized mud tires, and the 4 vehicles in a line behind me as I plowed the snow. Oh, nice. We're all state troopers looking for a clear path. More of them 2 millimeters of snow in the UK and the entire stupid country grinds to a halt. Well, it's not so bad now, Floating Family, because there's so much working from home. It's just certain things like trains, planes, and buses and stuff stop working, which sucks if you have to get on any of those. This year is the first year that it hasn't snowed for winter yet. Kind of disappointed, but also not. Mud and snow are very different when it comes to vehicles. Think of it like the difference between a frictionless surface and flypaper. The amount of dedication one must have to play this game past one's first base is amazing to me. Hey, Raptor. Yeah, I can understand that point of view. Yeah, definitely. There is a lot more to do in the game than just one's first base, though. Sure. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. Alright, fine. Play that colour then. Thanks, Natanis. you get. I have one friend that also claimed the game for free on Epic. And on our first playthrough together on official servers, he started shooting down Talon on Akua and ruined our reputation. Hey, you know, if you're gonna break bad, go for it. Just embrace it. Check out my Breaking Bad series. I murdered some serious Talon in that one. To be fair, it was really trying to snow yesterday when I was coming back from an appointment. It just gave up. Honestly, the start of Empyrion is so painfully slow before you have a base HV, SV or anything. I find it difficult to find the motivation to actually play. Fair enough, Papa. It is a very different, can be punishingly slow, this game. It's great if you're not in a rush, you know? Except he ruins everyone's reputation by picking flowers or something along those lines. Yeah, I picked some flowers and that was it. Instantly hated. Yeah, Breaking Bad. How would you recover your Talon faction after taking that kind of hit in early game? That's killing a lot of predators in their territory. Or murdering Xerax. Yeah, pirates as well, they don't like. You ready yet? Yeah, nearly. Nearly. Hmm. Okay. That sucks. I don't really know how else to blend the ramps in. It's just going to have to be dark grey. Well, it's light grey, to be fair, but they still don't even marry up anyway. Two tiles were wrong. Way in the landing upper. Good. I'm gonna go get started on breakfast. I'm planning on making an omelette today. That's a fairly easy daily goal to make an omelette. What I have to get going. Thank you for the wonderful stream and have fun finishing the build. Thank you, Dag. Shake omelette. Do you put the steak in the omelette? Or do you have omelette with steak? Because I'd just take the steak and then have omelette on the side, personally. But, you know. Who's going to break for it? Hi, Spanj. When we get more multiplayer? Tomorrow, good sir. Also, hi, Marcus. I've had some success blending ramps by adjusting the colors of the neighboring blocks slightly to better match whatever color the ramp decides to be. But yeah, they're just a pain to match nicely. They are. They are oodles and oodles of pain. Pretty sure Symmetry was on when I did that. G-Man, thank you for the follow, dude. The one and only G-Man in the chat. We're all in trouble now, aren't we? Half-Life's coming for us. Shredded steak maybe in omelette. I'd rather just have the steak. Stop shredding it and doing weird shit to it. Omelette, but you put steak, bell peppers, mushrooms, and tomatoes inside it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Robert. Cook that shit separately, right? Then the omelette, put the stuff on the omelette, fold the omelette over the top of it. Are you talking about a steak omelette sandwich? And cheese, don't forget the cheese. All important, of course. Goes without saying, doesn't it? I shall return momentarily. I require coffee and I wish to continue to function. Fair enough, Papa. Waste of a good steak. Right, Oz? Just give me the steak. Okay, you put stuff with the steak. Don't, like, mangle the steak and try and put the steak in things. Although, you know, folding omelette around steak sounds great. Or like a steak calzone. Let's get on board with that. Good news, Spanj. I don't have to do school run. Yay! What up, Merlin? That is a great little victory for today. Enjoy it. They are rare and they're all important to celebrate. I need to do this color or all this down here. There we go. That's good. Okay. This. What happened here? What is this? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and then yeah. Go home, Symmetry. You're drunk. Not gonna be the same, but that's okay. It's okay. It's okay that it's not the same. Well. I've been betrayed once more. fuck did I do that? 1, 2, and then... Huh? Oh, I see. Yep. Motherfucker! I don't know what that was. Pure exasperation. Spanj, please read my previous message. Upwards. I read it. It says upwards. That's all you wrote. That's your previous message. Spanj tried to put structural ramps as floor of landing deck with horizontal part and color will match to edge structural ramp. Ass. You mean like this, these ones, and you just turn them upside down? So like instead of blocks, you just put these things here. Because I got two block insulation, to be fair. The only problem with that is that a lot of that is carbon. This will increase the weight considerably. There's like 4 tons there. Instead of, that'd be 300 kilograms. Like 1.2 tons. A lot more weight. Don't you just love when parts of your ship double as a Rubik's Cube? To be fair, it isn't always Symmetry's fault, just as often as it is absolute moronic texture mapping on some of the blocks. Yep. I've always preferred my omelette with just cheese, maybe some mushrooms or bell peppers, if I'm in the mood. Jackal, I'm with you on that one. The simpler the omelette, the generally the better it is. A plain, simple cheese omelette is absolutely amazing. I'm coming to the point in the ship that I've been dreading. The Underside. Yeesh. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Don't knock it until you tried it. Oh, yeah, bang on, perfect. We've got some block shaping to do around here. Papa. I'm glad you mentioned that because that was my original inspiration. The Quasar. It looks like a completely different ship upside down, doesn't it? It doesn't work upside down. It just doesn't work. It looks like a base. My favorite two omelets are California style with avocado and Colorado style, lots of meat. I think it's bacon, ham, beef, and steak. Oh my gosh. Omelet or a freaking pizza? Your engine color also fell victim to dodgy symmetry. Yeah. These engines, to be honest, I'm going to be ripping these out soon. When texturing is done, I'm going to be ripping all these engines out and putting in low CPU ones. There will be weak, pitiful, I think I'll save the blueprint of this version of it with optimized CPU extenders as like a kind of like, yeah, this is the kind of upgrade you can do kind of thing, you know. Alrighty, see.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Owen. For the 23 months. This doesn't mean I like your ginger britches. Thanks, Owen. I'm not a fan of California cuisine. Too much avocado for my tastes. Can't stand avocado. Avocado is what I imagine pure sadness tastes like. Oh, God. Hey Arjun, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's good, thank you. Prince Casper. Oh shoot, Spanj is live. It's been a good while since I caught a live stream. Sorry, Spank is alive. Avocado is really tasty if you use cake instead. Rough there. Avocado is good on so many things. Not nearly enough pipe. How is this thing going to fly without more pipes? Thanks, Draken. Good point. Haven't finished yet, but yeah, I'll add more pipes. I have got some pipes, but sure, I'll add them all. There's some pipes here, if those pipes are acceptable. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Damn hitboxes. Can we get a quick view, zoomed out view? It's upside down at the moment, so you can, but it's upside down. Hang on, let me just, I just finished this real quick, this section. I'll flip it back over again. Excuse me. I haven't forgotten. Right, hang on there. Okay. Do a quick cheeky little flipper. You peasants that have only just joined. Yeah, so the it's upgradable starter CV, so it's starter, as you guys get really triggered about that phrase. What the fuck is that? I think that's come from you, isn't it? One of you has left a ring in them. Anyway, so yeah, upgradable starter, basically. It's a carrier, light carrier. Ghost ring. Yeah, ghost ring. We got a nice big flat top to dock pretty much anything onto. We got a nice decent sized hangar bay for smaller vessels and stuff that goes through and down and out, dropship style landing. We've got advanced thrusters in there at the moment. These are all plasmas currently equipped with, which gives it a reasonable amount of power and stuff. Dry weight power. Obviously loaded up, it's going to be quite a bit slower. You may even consider antimatter advanced thrusters. I suppose if you want to tinker it with enough, you could probably switch out the advanced on the back for dry thrusters, which will give you more thrust for a more efficient CPU. Everything you need, basically, for a mobile base. You got a fully functional bridge area with repair kits, armor lockers, full medical, scanning station and all the other giblets, teleporter. Standard warp drive at the moment, that's a point. I should probably swap that out for an advance to get the final CPU numbers there. Who runs even with a standard warp drive anyway? Yeah? Go check the shield generator actually as well. Is that advanced or is that basic? That is advanced. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, warp drive. We've got a nice spa to relax in. We've got security with some jail cells. We can put Gerald in. As you saw, we got a farm. We got a computer core. Full CPU can be stored in here. It's big enough for every CPU extender. On the sides, hidden away, we've got our generators, plasma turbines, prototype warp drives. On the other side, as you just saw, it was the shield generators, capacitors, and boosters and stuff. Plenty of scope. And I put all the big stuff in here so that I know that it all fits. And when it comes time to actually share this on the workshop, none of that big stuff is going to be there. The only thing that probably still will be there will be the advanced lift thrusters. Everything else will probably be just large ions, assuming I can get it to actually move. The aim is to get this down to probably core 2 would be my sweet spot. I mean, yeah, core 2 I think would be golden, but yeah. It's going to be tough getting it down that low. Lots and lots of hard points for turrets. Although it is a light carrier, it's not really designed for combat, so hence the bridge right in the nose there is the worst place for a bridge of any combat ship. Hey, here, see your death. There you go. It's like a section of the A37 around Northampton to me, called it the A37. Oh dear. Supposed to be some kind of like landing strip type thing, but alright, A37. Thank you, G-Man. Jail cell, you take prisoners. Yes, and I loot a Gerald, he goes in jail. Problem is, there's thousands of the bugger. I need a bigger jail. Good point, Oz. 4-3. I can get it lower, but yeah. I hate working on the underside of a ship, looking up. It just messes with me, you know? I hate doing it. Hmm. Did that on the last one. Hell? Weird. Is there a quick exit from the bridge space? Yes. In Reforged Eden 2, basic CPU extenders add shit. There seems to be multiple bits floating in space around that ship. I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about? I don't see anything. Sometimes I wonder what we would be able to make if we had pistons, rotors, and hinges in the game. Space engineers. Basically everything they make in Space Engineers. You're going to need some more passenger spots for your crew in the series. There's seats. There's seats. There's plenty of seats. You have to find them. One of them might be a toilet, but there's seats. It'll be fine. Balls! I think my biggest wish is to fire multiple types of manual fire weapons at the same time. Spanj, you should make the pipes and the accessories they connect to. Oh, brass. That's my suggestion because it blends in quite well. Lag would be a huge issue. I was shocked when I first played the game and saw that I was playing with 1820 FPS, and just the other day I was playing Cyberpunk at 50 to 60 FPS. Yeah. Can you still make ships out of alien blocks? Yeah. Are these the legendary space balls? No one knows why there are balls on this ship. There just are. Section here. What determines? I don't know. What determines it to do that?
Welcome aboard.
Oh, like, yeah, dude, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs.
Welcome aboard.
Damn, right there, just as it was all getting a bit quiet, a little bit intense, as I desperately try and finish this thing within the time I have left available. Thank you, Pierre. Gonna be coming along and spicing things up. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much.
Welcome aboard.
Nice one. Spicy. I don't know whether to do any block shaping with this particular section or just leave it flat. I mean, generally speaking, I mean, what I would do here if I was to do anything is just do some big old stupid pipes, you know? I just feel like rip it out from about there on. They also tried to optimize Cyberpunk, yeah. I mean, to be fair to Elliot, which is hard to do these days, they did try and optimize. They did actually. There's no try about it. They did actually optimize Empyrion a fair bit. So it used to be much worse than it is. Easy surface block texturing that. Just vents and pipes. Yeah. Multiplayer still laggy. It's still laggy. Because it will always be laggy. The more blocks you add on the playfield, the more laggy it is. The more entities it's got to calculate, the more laggy it's going to be. You're still going to get a lot of that shit as well. Look at that. Oof. API.epicgames.dev data ran to API version 1? Couldn't resolve host name? To be fair, that might be when my internet went down. That's crazy. It's constantly trying to talk to Epic. Damn. Watch out. Right, got to do the interior and then rip it down to 4.3 or something. But I think that's pretty much exterior textured. Thank you, Pierre. Again, appreciate you, dude. That's look pretty good when it's parked over the top of a freaking little Xerox POI, and the little Xerox POI is going, "Save me!" And then nobody saves. Like pew pew pew. Lots of pew 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 pew. If you connect your Steam account to Epic account, it will try to connect. If you don't have game on Epic, it should not be trying to talk to Epic. But I think it talks to Epic because of the crossplay stuff. But yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. If they want to try and harvest information off my freaking machine, they're not going to get very far. I'm going to find anything particularly interesting. Damn it, my cover is a spy for Botswana. It's been revealed. Whatever am I to do? Hey, I'm all. Hey, Warring. What's up, dude? It's okay, Spanj. Just let the faction paint it. Oz! No! I saw what you did to the base. Not happening. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. 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 How about noob? The bloody bloody not. No. Noob. Nope. Nope. No, 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 no. No. I think that's fairly clear. I hadn't heard about that change, Prime. How many light and mediums are allowed now? 16 mediums. A lot of lights. Think anything about it then? Yeah, fair enough. Need a motion sensor here to open that when you get close. Really? Okay. Sounds like he's considering it. He has to log out something. Paint it all purple and orange. Blue accents, just for Spanj. You guys are just, you're not allowed. You're just not allowed. POIs also do quadruple damage to CV shields, so probably not too much begging rather than just firing back. I don't think it's that much, but yeah, there's definitely a damage penalty, I think, for CVs against bases, like CVs attacking bases kind of thing. But I mean, I had my super destroyer, which has got only 4 turrets on the underside of the bow, and 2 of which were GATs, and that thing was able to hold its shields up and pluck turrets off of tier 1s and tier 2s without a problem, to be honest. This thing with 77,000 shields, assuming I can get it up like that, upgraded of course, would probably be able to take on a tier 3 shielded POI, dome shield POI, and pluck plenty of turrets off of it, I think, before it has to fall back. Right, we'll see. We'll definitely see. I think in about upgrading, changing those turrets out with plasmas might be a good idea. Thank you, Anthony. I've come a long way from my start on Talador, where I had a constructor HV, bolted on top of a very underpowered SV at the start. Nice. Very nice. That's how you start. Where you start from. Oh my god. Stop it. We're not gonna have time, unfortunately, to finish this thing today. I'll have to finish it off camera, I think, because I need to have it ready, ideally ready for Friday, if I can do it. Got a Planet Crafter to record between now and then as well, though. So tomorrow is the next episode of Empyrion from the Ashes. So I hope you guys enjoy that. The next one will hopefully then be Monday. So I'll try and do Monday, Thursdays, basically, with Empyrion, so there's almost like an equal amount of days between the episodes. But, yeah, I'm obviously going to try and do Astromatica, which I'm not sure how much content is left on that, but maybe 3 or 4 more episodes, I think. And Shrouded, of course, which is just a stupidly long game. But I'm really enjoying it, and I want to carry on playing it. And Planet Crafter, which is also another thing I'm really enjoying, and getting decent amount of progress on. So, Planet Crafter on Friday, Chaos Crew on Friday. Tonight, I'm going to try and stream some Enshrouded because I don't have any capacity to make more episodes. So I'm like, okay, I've got to pick one to just stream. Because there's no more like slots in a week for episodes really, and that amount of editing, you know. So I think I'm going to switch Enshrouded to a streamed series from now on, which is kind of cool because I mean, you know, there's building in Enshrouded as well, so it'll be like a mix of chilling and building and then going out and savaging things with my giant mace. It should be cool. So yeah, see, hopefully I can do that tonight. Hopefully I can do an Enshrouded stream tonight. It does greatly depend on the child. But she's fine at the moment. She's not like sick or anything, so it's the odds are good, you know? So hopefully I'll see you guys tonight for some Enshrouded, if you want to come along and join me for that. There'll be some decorating. There'll be some cooking. There'll be some maiming and stabbing. There'll be some power attacks. And smashy. Should be fun. Otherwise, see you on Thursday for next episode of my From the Ashes series. Friday for Planet Crafter and the Chaos stream. One of those. I'll see you soon. Either way, whatever I see you for, I'll see you when I see you. But thank you so much for coming along today. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Sorry it crashed like an hour in. I'm going to have to try and rename those so that anyone watching this back knows which order they're in, but yeah. I'll get on that. But thank you so much for all the subs and resubs and the follows. Thank you so much for all the super chats today. They've been amazing. I hope you liked the hot tub. We had some fun with this one, didn't we? It shouldn't be long now. Honestly, I think I can get it done before Friday, but yeah. I still have quite a lot of work to do on it. We'll see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Whatever you end up doing, stay safe, stay well. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Till then. Goodbye, everybody. Take care.